Welcome back. One final point before we go.
Or not, their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
Richard Nixon turned out to be a crook.
Did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Bill Clinton did have sexual relations with that woman.
I know nothing about this. I was surprised to see reports from Chairman Nunes on that count today.
I think Susan Rice did know just a little something about the unmasking of private American citizens' names incidentally collected during routine surveillance of foreign targets. Funny how those unmasked names just happened to be the names of Trump transition officials. Funny how those conversations weren't about Russia. So why were they useful then? Why did Susan Rice order a detailed spreadsheet to document those conversations? Well, I can think of a few reasons. She wanted to know what the Trump team was talking about. She wanted to pinpoint President Trump's foreign policy views. The Obama administration wanted to snoop on Trump's plans for his first 100 days. They wanted to make it as hard as possible for Donald Trump. They wanted to construct a false narrative based on threads of truth to undermine President Trump by accusing him and his whole team of colluding with foreign agents, just to name a few. But maybe we shouldn't be surprised Susan Rice cooked up this whole scheme. This is the same woman who called the traitor Bo Bergdahl a hero.
Sergeant Bergdahl wasn't simply a hostage. He was an American prisoner of war, captured on the battlefield. He served the United States with honor and distinction.
This is the same woman who had the audacity to go on 5 major Sunday morning news shows and lie to the face of we, the American people, about the terror attack in Benghazi.
Based on the best information we have to date, what our assessment is as of the present is, in fact, what it began spontaneously in Benghazi as a reaction to what had transpired some hours earlier in Cairo, where, of course, as you know, there was a violent protest outside of our embassy sparked by this hateful video.
She knew it wasn't a spontaneous protest. She knew it wasn't sparked by a YouTube video. She knew it was a terror attack waged by radical Islamist jihadi terrorists. She lied, and she lied, and she lied again. Why should we believe her now? This is the same woman who oversaw Ben Rhodes, the fiction writer who served as Deputy National Security Advisor, who admitted proudly that he made up a lie and sold it to the American people about Obama's Iran deal, because otherwise, we the people, we wouldn't have bought the deal. Now reports are pointing directly to Rice. She unmasked the names of Trump officials, the reports say. The paper trail is there. She was the one who logged the request to unmask the names. How do you deny that? Unless the unmasking was just a spontaneous reaction sparked by a hateful YouTube video, huh? Yeah, Susan Rice also penned an editorial 2 weeks ago in the Washington Post accusing Trump of this, that, and the other. None of it stuck. But she wrote, and I quote here, "When the White House twists the truth, we are all less safe." Well, that's chilling. And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us live here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.